President Trump unveils a new batch of tariff demands, but buys time for talks. It's Tuesday, the 8th of July, and this is what you need to know. Global trade is back in limbo as President Trump threatened key trading partners with higher tariffs. Trump posted letters to more than a dozen nations, starting with his intent to raise tariffs to 25% on goods from Japan and South Korea. But he delayed the increased duties until August 1st, effectively buying the nations 3 extra weeks to cut a deal. Still, President Trump said the deadline was not 100% firm and signaled that he may tweak rates further. Let's look at the euro, our chart of the day. The common currency rose to a one-year high versus the Japanese yen as the EU rushes to secure a trade deal with the US. Politico has reported that the US has offered a baseline 10% tariff on all EU goods, with some exceptions including aircrafts and spirits. Negotiations are said to be still fluid, and any deal requires Trump's blessing to move forward. Our number of the day today is 6,900. That's a new forecast from Goldman Sachs for the S&P 500 over the next 12 months, a gain of 11%. Goldman's positive outlook is driven by expectations of more interest rate cuts from the Fed, as well as continued strength by mega large cap stocks. Analysts maintain their earnings per share growth forecasts, but warned that rises remain on the upside or downside. Exxon expects lower oil and gas prices to reduce its earnings by $1.5 billion. As well, shares of European rival Shell dropped on Monday after it warned of significantly lower earnings than the prior quarter. The two oil giants' outlook points to a downbeat quarter for the industry, which has been struggling since record earnings in 2022. Our stock of the day is Apple. Bloomberg News reported that the top executive in charge of AI models is leaving for Meta. Meta's CEO Zuckerberg has made AI a top priority as it races to compete with rivals such as OpenAI and Google. Meanwhile, the departure marks the most significant in Apple's AI ranks, another setback for the iPhone maker's Apple Intelligence. And that's what you need to know this morning.